Yeah, I'm about to speak to them right now. Relax.
Guys, Welcome again into our second match of the night. Non-stop action here at Karam, brought to you by Matt Vergara Pro Am Tour, Karam Cafe and Billiards, and of course, the sexy old man. All right, again, this is both players are their first time here playing on our live stream, and I would like to congratulate them actually for taking the challenge. All right. First open shot goes to uh, Ziga. This is the older brother of Mate. All right. Nice try there by Ziga. And his opponent is a Brandon Herrera, another young guy, young kid. All right. Watch that speed. All right. Wow, he hit that beautifully. All right. First blood goes to uh, Ziga Kovac. What a nice shot. That's a very, very difficult combination there. All right, again, guys. Shout out to Ariel Fernandez and Alvin Martinez for donating some coffee money. Instead of getting a coffee, actually, I get a bread and some soup because the sexy old man got hungry. All right, nice save by Brandon. All right, guys. I'm gonna pass the microphone uh, to Mr. Titan, DeMarco Tran. All right, let me just have a quick bite because the sexy old man is hungry. Alrighty, enjoy.
What's up, MVP fans? How are y'all doing? Let us know in the poll who do you think is gonna take this match home, Brandon or Ziga? The 8 is a little bit tricky, but I think it does have a little unexpected miss from Brandon Herrera. Let's see if Ziga can capitalize from here. It's a little awkward angle. Boy, just made it in with a little bit of help from the pocket. Probably considering a save here. Let's see what he has in mind. I send the cue ball around, make the 4 ball stick to the 8. Just gotta watch for the speed here. All right. Nice shot by Ziga. It's full ball coverage. So let's see what Brandon can do here. I think for this, it's better to do the 2-rail kick from the short rail to the long rail. But I think he's considering just going 1 rail up. Oh. Doesn't get the legal contact, so now Ziga has ball in hand. Let's see if he can go for the run. Yeah. All right, just considering his options right here. All right, played short side for the 6. Gonna send it up the table. Doesn't really have to work much of the cue ball here. Uh-oh. Yeah, these pockets are really tricky. Have to hit it very, very straight. Inu Kami. Yes, this is Carom Cafe Billiards in Flushing, New York. Alright, I think Brandon tried to go for a safe behind the 9, but accidentally bumped into it. So now he has an open shot for Ziga, but it is a very long 7 ball. Alright, nice shot. How's the speed? He's a little short. Not sure if he's able to cut it into the middle pocket. So I think he's looking to shoot it in the bottom right. Just send the cue ball up and down. A little bit of topspin. Play pocket speed. Not sure if Brandon can see the 8 ball from where I'm sitting, but I think he can go to the rail first. Oh, no, he can see it. All right, nice stun out. 9 in the opposite corner. All right, Brandon closing the gap, making the score 1-1. All right, let me hear it from you guys in the poll. Who do you like? We got 78% for Brandon and 22% for Ziga. Playing tournament rules?
Share the video. Share the live stream.
All right, they're playing the tournament rules here, but which is
To all of your friends,
nine
random friends.
9 on the break, or sorry, 9 on the spot, and 2 ball in the back, and you must call the 9 ball. Whether you want to make it early or if it's the last ball, you must call the 9 ball. All right, nice break by Brandon. 5 ball goes down. It's a testing shot on this 1 ball. But the position's pretty natural. Oy. Yeah, when you shoot at these pockets on this diamond table, you have to be very, very clean. Well, cue ball got a little messed up on the track by the magic rack, but he still has a 2-3 combo. 3 is really nice that it's right there in the pocket. Nice shot. Wonder if he's looking at the 4 ball because it's also hanging in the pocket. All right, we got some votes. Now we have 80% for Brandon and 20% for Ziga. So going down, stops right in front of the pocket. This is a pretty open table, so let's see if Ziga is capable of taking this rack number 3. Bump into the 8. Oh, passes it really nicely. Perfect shape on the 6. He's on the good side to get to the 7. Alright, nice speed, nicely controlled. Just has to send this cue ball up. But looks like he has a little bit of a reach with the bridge, so it's a little bit harder than he would have liked, but it shouldn't be too bad. Got a bad bump on the 9. So let's see what he's gonna do with his 8 ball. He didn't want to bump the 9, just wanted to send the cue ball up, preferably a little bit past the middle of the table. Went for the bank. But you gotta roll.
I knew it too.
Gotta roll. Lucky kiss off the cue ball, and he got the cue ball off the rail with pretty ideal shape on the 9. All right, looks like we got some fans of Ziga. It says Ziga to win 11-4. Oh, I don't really know what he was going for there. I'm not sure why he hit it at that speed, but now he's got Brandon back at the table, but it is a long shot. Alright, Brandon eyeing down this 9 ball very carefully. See if he can get in the lead. Overcut it. But does leave the cue ball on the rail, which makes it a little bit harder to shoot this 9. Alright, calling the top left corner pocket. Oh, nice shot by Ziga. Putting him in the lead. 2 racks to 1. I see you guys have put your votes in the poll. 77% of the votes for Brandon and 23 for Ziga. Rack number 4, Ziga to break. 1 ball almost goes into the middle pocket. But luckily for Ziga, it's blocked by the 3 ball. So let's see if Brandon says he's gonna push. Looking to just make a longer shot on the 1. With how Ziga has been shooting, I don't think he's gonna give this back to Brandon. So let's see how he's gonna do with this shot. Shot a little bit straight, but I'm not sure that if he was going for that. So I think he got a roll. Full ball coverage. Brandon's pulling out the jump cue. Alright, eyeing it down. Alright, got the hit, but doesn't get a very nice leave. He decided to draw it. I would have preferred to play it forward just so it's easier to get to the 2. So now it leaves a long shot here. But no problem for him, he says. Alright, the 6 ball is a little awkward. He bumped the 8 to free it up, which is really nice. Gonna play this forward. 1 rail. And this guy's a pretty fast shooter. Safety behind the 9. You got a lucky bump from the 7. Okay, let's see what Brandon has in mind here. You just like to kick at this 1 rail. Kicked at it from the other way. I think he's got a little bit of coverage with the 7. So Ziga's just looking to just try and get the hit. Alright, open table here for Brandon. That was the speed. A little bit hard. Uh-oh. And 9 almost put him in danger. But he can still see the 6. Yeah, I think he tried to work the cue ball a little bit. Ended up hitting it a little too full. Alright. Brandon's back at the table. Let's see if he can capitalize from Ziga's mistake. Oh, overcut it. Left a pretty nice shot for Ziga. Alright, just played with a tiny bit of draw. Probably looking to shoot the 8, maybe in the same pocket. Spun it around. Alright, he's gonna have to do a little bit of work with this cue ball to get a nice shape on the 9. But I think if he can just draw it to the rail, get it out, he should be fine. Just like that. Alright. Calling the 9 in the bottom left corner. Alright, downs the 9 ball, making the score 3-1 in favor of Ziga. Alright, rack number 5. Ziga to break. Alright, 2 ball kisses its way into the pocket. But I don't think he has a good look on this 1 ball. I think you can just shoot the cue ball into the short rail. Just keep it there. Try and save. Oh, I went for the bang combo. Right, you gotta roll. Brandon really tried to get the hit. So, but he overspun it. Which now gives Ziga ball in hand. Safe behind the 9. I think he would have liked to stick the cue ball to the 9, but did stick the 4 and 9 together. Oh. A nice shot by Brandon. Going 3 rails around to hit the 1. Called the 9 in the middle pocket. So let's see what he's going to try to do here. Got another roll. Alright, nice hit by Brandon. Oh, alright. Nice save behind the 9. And he freed up the. Nice shot on the 1. Freed up the 4-9. So Ziga's looking to jump to try and get the contact. Alright, got the contact. Comboed the 4 into the bank. So I think he tried to save behind the 9, but didn't hit it good enough. Nice shot by Brandon. Knocking down the 3-8 combo. Just has to watch out where the 3 is going to land after the shot. Oh, came out a little bit too much. After pretty not so easy cut shot for Ziga. He says it's no problem for him. Got a little awkward on this 5 ball, but I think it does have the middle pocket. Alright, nice shot, which pretty natural shape on the 6 to get to the 7. Uh-oh. I think he tried to force the cue ball. He's pretty decent layout for Brandon. Alright. Would have liked a little bit of angle on here. Alright. Shoots a 7 up. Calls the 9 in the middle pocket. Oh, nice shot by Brandon. Closing the gap. Making the score 3-2. Alright, passing the mic over to our favorite commentator, the sexy old man, Matt Vergara.
Who's this? DeMarco, the yapper on Hood Lane. All right. That's good. YN Trades. Who's this? I know. All right, guys. The sexy old man is back. And I would like to thank Mr. Titan over here for covering me for a few minutes. All right. We're going to see uh, Ziga jumping the ball here for the first time, at least. and ending up scratch. All right, now Brandon need to think of something over here. He can. All right, seems like he's planning to do three foul Ziga here, which is not a bad idea, especially on this angle now. Wow, what a hit by Ziga. He avoided the potential three fouls there. All right, I think we're gonna see him playing safe again here, but it leaked out. Who got this table? All right, nice safety play by Brandon. Wow, Ziga is showing me some kicking skill here. Wow, beautifully struck by Brandon. Uh, all he needed to do here is just connect the dot. Make sure he got a little angle. Actually, it requires a bigger angle actually to get down to the 7, which is perfect right now. All he needed to do is just push with a little bit high English. There you go, watch the speed. Alright, kinda overhit that ball a little bit. Wow, nice shot. Now the only problem here is his cue ball is on the rail. Alright, he says no problem. I'm just gonna make this ball. Alright, bubbled at 9. But now Ziga has a straight in long shot here on a 9. Alright, another opportunity here for Brandon to tie up the game. Alright, both players misses that 9. Wow. Brandon didn't take his time there. He just want to stroke that ball and fire. Wow, look at this. Both players are doesn't want this game. Uh, I would say take a deep breath and fire the ball. Ay, wow, that's a lot of opportunities there.
What's the other microwave? Other microwave? After we'll switch.
All right, guys. DeMarco is gonna join me over here to help me up commentate here. What's your prediction on this one, DeMarco?
I. Well, alright. Well, I have my predictions, but I don't want to curse anybody on
Oh, you
their
don't have
action.
to. I mean, it's your opinion. As long as you're not saying any bad things about the players, we're not here to discourage them.
Well,
If
what I
there's any, it's the other way around. You know what I mean?
well from what the viewers say, I think the majority votes go to Brandon, 78%
Mm-hmm.
of the votes, and 12, um, 22 to Ziga.
Well, yeah. I think these both players are in the same speed. It's just the matter of who's can hold the heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with
And
that
he's
last
yeah,
match.
and he's who's gonna play a little bit more solid.
Hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think both players were a little bit clumsy on their last match, going back and forth on that 9 ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think every one of them missed that 9 ball like three each.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are on that level, and not that much experience as well.
Mhm. Well, I think Brandon might have just a slight advantage just because he works at a pool hall not too far
Mm-hmm.
away from here in Caram, Flushing, New York, called Prince Billiards. It looks like this guy Ziga has some pretty nice kicking skills.
All right, nice shot by Brandon.
Yeah, nice speed on the cue ball. Let's see if he can get the hit right here.
Yeah, this is the thing that I don't like about having a jump cue. You know,
Hmm.
because if you don't freeze that cue ball into that object ball, the player can easily just jump it.
Hmm.
I don't know, and it takes away
The skill,
the
right?
skill and the knowledge. I mean, the skill of jumping is there,
Yeah.
but the knowledge, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Well, now more and more with this day and age, you see all the pros. Every single one of them has a jump cue. No,
Well, yeah. Uh,
but they're definitely.
I don't know. For me, I don't really like the jump cue because again, it take away the knowledge.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I definitely agree with you there.
I rather I rather kick than jump.
Mhm. Well, I will say there are some very, very talented people with the jump cue, like Federgorst, Jesus Atencio, Shane Van Boning.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely agree with you there that kicking does require a lot more knowledge, especially knowledge of the table too,
That's correct.
because
All right, now need to stay down over here. Beautifully struck by Brandon.
what a nice stroke by Brandon.
All right, I believe Brandon can make this one. All right, cutting the lead to the 4-3.
All right, Brandon's trying to close the gap here.
All right, guys. Game number 8 is brought to you by Karam Cafe and Billiards MVP Tour. And again, this is your host and commentator, Matt Regar, the sexy old man, along with,
The Marco Tran, the mighty, mighty Titan.
there you go. All right, I love it.
Yep, Matt and I are trying to give all of you guys watching the best viewer experience possible. And hopefully soon we are trying to set up a booth here at Karam
Yeah,
Cafe.
so on regards to that, they're just a little bit taking their time to do so, but the camera setup is already mounted top, so
Oh, nice.
we're gonna have a top view, which is it's gonna be even better because now I can really commentate a lot better because I can see the angle
Hmm.
from top, side.
And that way we don't have to guess. You
Exactly.
can really see the
So
angles.
yeah, I'm planning to put like at least three besides the main camera, three more views
Hmm.
from top and two sides. Hopefully, I can make that happen.
But we
Uh,
can't do it without your guys' support, our MVP fans.
there you go. Yeah.
All right, back to the game. I think he got a little bit of cover from the four ball.
I think he's able to see this one though.
Mm,
Alright, and
you can,
he can actually still make this ball. Alright, is he gonna get a roll?
yep,
Alright,
covered by the seven.
I don't know. What do you think he's gonna do here? He's gonna kick?
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get the one ball out, just trying to
Yeah,
get the hit.
he hit that ball uh, the correct way actually, but I believe he still doesn't. I mean, he didn't see the shot, but he can
Hmm.
actually put the cue ball behind the nine there using the
Yeah.
rail first.
All right, looking to put the cue ball behind the eight. Maybe use the seven as a blocker.
All right. Both players are showing some defensive skill here, which is it's nice to see, or you know, because you don't want to be like banging balls.
Hmm.
You want to see a player using their brain a little bit. You know what I mean, or playing smarter.
Yeah, Brandon's looking to try and get away to this three ball, so I think he's just gonna save here because there's no good shot to
Oh
get it out.
boy, wow, that is a very poor shot there by Brandon. Yeah, even though a play like that, you need to look where you want your cue ball or
Hmm.
your object ball. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
have to still aim. Still need to aim just to make sure that you're gonna hit the ball correctly
Hmm.
where you want it, where you want it to be. You know what I mean?
But I definitely will say I think safeties are a little bit harder in 9 ball and 10 ball because 9 ball and 10 ball you have to control two balls, the object ball that you're hitting and the cue ball. So I think that makes it a little bit harder.
All right.
I think Ziga's losing a little bit of his rhythm here. Looks like he's kind of just going down 1-2 stroking.
Yeah, they don't even look where they want to hit the the object ball.
Mhm.
They just get down there and shoot.
Yeah, because I feel like both of these players have the capability to clear this rack out because it's very, very open.
All right, now on this shot, right, need to pass the side pocket, so he just
Mhm.
need a little angle, not too much angle.
I would shoot
I
the
think that's too much angle
shoot
there.
the four ball or shoot the cue ball up and down the table,
You
not
don't.
like this.
Yeah, you can just go draw back actually, but I don't know. He's putting way
Yeah,
too much angle.
yeah, but he's gonna be really steep.
Yeah, there you go. That's much better. So he can just two rail the shot and
Mm-hmm.
draw.
As a side,
Yeah. You see, even though he changed the angle to a lesser angle, he
still,
still come out short, as
still
you can
come
see.
steep.
Wow, nice shot.
Brandon says it's no problem for him.
Watch the nine. All right.
All right. Luckily, this 6 ball is pretty natural to get to the 7.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Seems like he's putting inside English on a shot. Wow, he was so brave shooting that shot like that way. All right, now he can just throw this ball in the side
Mhm.
and just hold the cue ball there, or he can two rails, throw it hard.
All right. Hit it a little firm,
Mighty, mighty Titan.
leaving a long cut. So let's see if Brandon can capitalize.
Wow. All right, this is not an easy shot.
And it's definitely not a natural position to the 9.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, looks like he's going forward. This is even
Oh,
harder.
oh yeah.
Wow. I thought he's just gonna try to draw the ball there. All right, now this is the shot that you really need to be steady.
Yeah, because he's putting a lot of side spin on the shot.
He's gonna get a roll here for not giving Ziga a shot.
Yeah, that shot that Brandon had, I wouldn't have shot it that hard. Just
All
let
right,
the spin carry the cue ball.
now this one is a bank short. Oh no, he banked it long. Yep, I think he tried to do a bank short there,
Mhm.
but no. Brandon have a 2 to 3 rail position here.
Mhm.
All right,
Doesn't really get the speed.
all right. Now this is the shot that you just have to cut the ball really, really thin, and just push, you know, so the 9 ball will move like a few inches. Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he spun the cue ball that way. I would have, if I had to take that shot, I would have put the cue ball on the opposite rail.
Yeah, you're right. If you're gonna leave somebody like that, make sure your cue ball will be on a rail. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
No, definitely not an easy 9 ball. But let's see if Brandon can close the gap here.
All right, miss, but leave Siga
Hmm.
a top side pocket here. This is not easy on this
Yeah,
table.
definitely not easy with these pockets.
Yeah, but no problem for him.
So Ziga takes game number 8, making the score now 5-3.
Favor of who?
Favor of Ziga,
There you go.
race to 11. Almost halfway there. Alright, this is a very, very awkward rack. That 2 and 3 ball tied up together.
All right, Brandon is gonna have a good look on this not 1 ball over here. Whoa.
Oh, looking to try and get another foul out of Brandon.
I think what Ziga wanted to do there is just to
Use that 8 as the blocker.
yeah, to get rid of that cluster. So on the next round or next shot that he's gonna have is they will be able to run out. But the 3 ball goes into that by the 7, which is not too bad.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if Brandon can see this ball. Maybe curve or Masay a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely do not like
Yeah, seems
Massey's
like
shots.
he can see it. So all right, he's gonna go for the little guy.
It's 5 ball. Distance between the 5 and the 1 is very long. So he has to try and not let the cue ball fly off the table.
Yeah, I need to really control this. Ooh, good hit though.
And he got a roll.
Wow, look at this guy. I'm telling you. Oh, Ziga showing me his kicking skill here.
Hmm. All right, see what he has in mind.
All right. Cue ball went behind that five ball.
All right, guys, I need your help here. I think Matt needs his coffee right now. He's falling
Yeah.
asleep on me.
All right. Nice jump.
It doesn't leave anything easy.
All right. Look at this guy.
Nice shot, and he had the
He's
cue ball
banking
up.
balls, kicking balls. Seems like he knew his angle, huh?
Uh-oh.
Except for that one, snookered himself.
Yeah, I think both of these guys just need to take a couple more seconds. Really rethink their options.
All right.
Yeah, what's the safety here, Matt? Oh, I don't think he can see that side of the floor.
Yeah. All right. Beautifully struck. Now we got a long five ball here.
But I
Uh,
think he just needs to put a little bit of stun. Just like that.
landed funny though.
I would have liked a little bit more.
Yeah. All right. Got hooked again. Oh God.
Guys, I
Excuse me, guys. Excuse
really
me.
need your help here, guys. Send some coffee money over here to Matt.
Wow, look at that shot.
All right, very,
See,
very
that's the
nice.
advantage of taller guys, you know.
Yeah.
Because for them, jump shot, jacking up, they're all like natural for them, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Wow,
Oi.
nice. That's a nice bump, actually. Now he needs to focus here.
Just has
All
to
right,
really
don't just
control
get
this.
down and shoot.
Yeah, even for a Filipino, I think Brandon's pretty tall.
All right,
Ziga looking to close in on Brandon's mistake.
let's see how steady he can be here. At least he's taking his time, which
Hmm.
is the proper way. Be feeling a little bit pressure.
All
All
right.
right, nice shot by Ziga. All right, the lead is now 3 games.
making the score 6-3 favor of
Brandon
Ziga.
needs to wake up here. You don't want to be buried. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
I think all it takes is just a couple shots, get your confidence up, makes you start playing a lot better.
wow, it's right into the heart of the pocket.
Hmm.
Also, nice shot by Ziga.
All right, let's see what kind of kick Ziga pulls out here. Do you go 2 rails or 1 rail for this?
All right, good hit, but he leave Brandon a shot here.
Hmm. Yeah, position is not the easiest. No problem for Brandon though.
All right, nice shot. Now he need to push forward here, 2 rails. Seems like he's gonna draw for the side pocket. Wow,
He lands on the
nice
wrong.
control there. That's very hard to control. I won't even go that way. I'll go
Yeah,
forward with
I
two
would have gone
rails.
forward.
Cause yeah, his shot selection is still not there.
Hmm.
You know, he needs improvement on that.
But Brandon is showing some pretty big heart here. All right, pretty natural position. I would have liked to play that 8 ball forward.
All right, nice out by Brandon,
All right,
showing no fear on
showing
that
some
one.
heart, closing the gap, making the score 6-4. Still in favor of Zika though.
What's this JD Power? Oh. All right, shout out to all 22 million viewers. Ernest, who is Ernest? I know. Shout out to you, Inokami, and 120HH. What is that stands for? All right. That's what Brandon needs to do to stay on this match. You know what I mean?
Brandon really needs to
Yeah.
take advantages of these mistakes. Alright, doesn't want to draw this back,
No,
so I
actually, you
think
can
he
just
just stop it right there. So
stop the cue ball there, and you get an automatic
I don't know how straight he is. That's why.
angle
Hmm.
to go to the 3 ball. All right, nice shot by
Very nice shot.
Brandon, but he's shooting over the ball.
A little bit awkward.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna play safe. There you go.
Oh, watch the speed on the three.
He's okay, but
Good.
we're gonna see Ziga jumping again. All right, thank you for that info. 120 HH.
Oh,
Wow, look at this guy
both these guys know how to use both their
jumping,
jump cues.
kicking, banking, you name it. All right, now let's see if he's gonna try to make this. Play the
Nice
two-way
shot.
shot. Nice bank by Ziga here. Again, he can bank. He got so far. He got higher percentage of making the balls. All right, he missed that one though.
Oh, alright. Luckily for Brandon, the five ball doesn't really have a pocket here.
All right. All right, guys. Let me just grab a tea over here because can't take it anymore. I'm really sleepy. I'll be right back, but the Titan is here.
Yep, I'll still be here for you guys. Ziga can still see this five ball. Just trying to work that cue ball out. Oh, he drew at it. I would have gone around the cluster. Looking to play safe. How's the speed? Nice execution by Ziga. Brandon needs to try and get a roll here. Alright. Well, doesn't leave an easy six small. So let's see what Ziga can do here. I think just a little bit of draw. Oh, rattles in the pocket. Alright, I think he can play this forward. Three rails. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still good though. Yeah, he cut it pretty thin. Would have liked to be on the other side of the seven. But seems like it's no problem. Alright, on the nine ball, Brandon really needs to take his time right here and try and close this gap. Nice shot by Brandon, closing the gap, making the score 1 point difference. Still in favor of Ziga. Alright, guys. Not trying to promote any sort of gambling, but if you would like to be on the action match, let Matt Vergara know, and we can try to set one up for you. And if you don't have an opponent, we can find one for you.
Ernest. I know. Ganun na lang. Who's this Ernest? You know Ernest? Yeah, he's Brandon Sukal. All right, beautifully struck by Ziga there.
I
All
think
right,
as
he's
long
just
as I think as long as he takes his time on this rack, out isn't too hard.
Henderson. How you doing, brother? They're playing for a thousand each.
It's a little bit of an awkward reach, but doesn't leave an open shot for Brandon.
All right. Um, nice speed by Ziga here. All right, let's see what his plan here. If he's gonna go above or just below. All right, decided to go below. All right, now he can punch this into the rail and just come back a little bit, or
Mhm.
he can play safe. Wow.
I'm surprised he shot at it because it was a blind pocket.
Yeah, I would shoot it the other way
Hmm.
actually.
It's a lot more natural for the cue ball, and you get to see the shot a lot better.
I agree. All right, now I'm not sure if what's Brandon in mind here, but if I were him, I'm just gonna try to break this seven and the eight.
Hmm.
Oh no! Watch the rail. Watch the pocket. Oh boy. Lamb, do. Their Fargo is
Brandon
like
is
like 550
550.
something.
Yeah, Brandon is 552, and for Ziga, I'm not too sure, but from
Yeah,
how
I
they're
think he's a
playing,
543 Ziga, but that's pretty same.
mm-hmm. Right, Ziga closing in on Brandon's mistake. Unfortunate scratch, giving him a 2 point lead, 7-5, and a race to 11. Alright, one
All
ball
right,
found its way to the corner pocket.
nice break by Ziga there. Now he got
He has a 2-9
the,
combination.
the 2-6
Oh yeah,
combination.
2-6. Sorry.
Watch out.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the worst thing that could happen.
really
Making
did.
both
Didn't
balls
want
at
to
no
make both.
position. Yeah. Watch the oof. I'm about to say watch the scratch.
He hit the 7.
Yeah, hit the seven. Really, really thin.
Alright, Brandon's considering his options here. Let's see what he has in mind. Not sure what he was trying to do there.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to put that three ball into the rail, but miscalculated the speed. All right, let's see if he can capitalize.
All right, nice kill shot.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy layout.
Yep.
Everything is in the middle of the table. Yeah.
I just focus on getting good on the 9.
See, now he's thinking
Mm,
what he's going to do, but before that, he should have think before shooting the seven.
mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you think before the seven, I mean before shooting the seven, where he wants the cue ball, you know,
Hmm.
for the eight to go to the nine, then he would have a better
Yeah,
position.
he was trying to force the cue ball there to get nice position. But ended up choking a little
All
bit.
right, I think it's gonna land
How's the
perfect in a
speed?
side. Not perfect, but it's doable.
Yeah,
You just need to bear down here and make sure you hit that.
I think it's very possible for somebody like Brandon to shoot this.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
The cue ball says, nine ball, you're moving too slow. Let me push you.
Oh,
That's
what
what
a.
you call the dunk follow up.
Brandon got a lucky, nice roll there and closes the gap, making the score 7-6 in favor of Ziga. Wow, what a 9 ball.
Alright. Yeah, that's what I call the dunk follow up. Jordan passes a alley hoop.
All right, 8 ball,
Alright.
where you going?
Nice break. Alright, now this is a pretty
Mm-hmm.
open table. Now I just can't see the
The kind of
angle of that
angle,
one.
yeah.
What
I'm
what
not
kind
sure.
of angle he got there?
I'm not sure if he's super straight, if he can punch it out, or if he's gonna follow it.
Alright. Hit it a little bit too slow. Hit that ball like 3 inches short or
Mm-hmm.
2 inches short. But he said no problem. Oops,
Oh,
maybe there is a
just,
problem.
but he didn't get the cover by the 4 ball.
Yeah, the thing is, that little guy there is very powerful.
Very handy for times like this.
Wow, I can't believe that. The the ball that's really close to the pocket are the one who didn't go. All right, now I don't know what Brandon is on mine here because there is a port nine combination. It's not dead, but it's makeable.
Or
All right,
watch out, cue ball.
yeah,
Wow.
Brandon is he, he needs to think where he wants that cue ball to go to. It's not just like
I'm gonna
hitting the ball.
try to
Yeah,
stick that 7 to the 9,
yeah, he tried to create a problem for Brandon.
which that was a good shot, but Just not the best
Oh, watch the
execution.
speed.
Uh oh. I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So what do you do here, Matt?
Well, you can just push it. Oh no, not like that. Ooh. Wow.
Uh oh.
Fortunately for him, it didn't come out far
Hmm.
or close to the pocket.
But it's
Look now, Ziga
not
have
too
a
bad return safety.
yeah. Now he can just bank this six, put a little bit of inside English, and put the cue behind a nine.
I went the other way.
Yeah, he went the other way, which is not bad, but not as strong.
Hmm.
Now, all right, he's calling that. I would have just, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna hit
because I
this
feel like,
up.
yep, yeah, he's gonna hit it hard. I felt like he was gonna do that. I would just try to keep the cluster there.
Yeah, gotta use your imagination when it comes to that.
Hmm.
Wow.
All right, what a nice bump on the nine
Well,
ball.
the good thing about this, it's not a good thing for Ziga. I mean, good thing for Brandon.
Hmm.
But this ball, I think it's frozen, so it's a lot easier. Yep. See, that's what I say. So when I say it's a good thing for Brandon, because
Hmm.
the nine ball went all the way, like really close to the side pocket, and playing on this diamond tight pocket.
Hmm.
Those type of shot, it's not easy.
Yeah, for those who are little. Oh
All right, guys, we have a game here, tied
yeah.
up, 7-7. Races to four.
Yeah, for those who are a little new to our live stream, this diamond table is 4.25 inches. Not easy. Not easy at all. All right, looks like we're gonna have a little short break here,
All right, Brandon taking his break.
which I think is very, very good for Brandon.
Uh, I would say he should not taking his break.
Really.
Yes, because you know why? Because
Oh, the momentum.
the momentum is on his side, and
Hmm.
the pressure is on his opponent. I don't know if Ziga has a what you might call that. I don't think he feel pressure.
Hmm.
So
All right. Well,
yeah, I
both.
would still say that it's not a bad move to take a break, but
Hmm.
he shouldn't. At least on this game, you know what I mean.
Well, maybe.
Yes, well played, well by. I agree. That's why I keep telling DeMarco this is not the time for him to take a
Oh,
break.
they busted
Actually,
up. Oh,
so
well, I think Ziga can use this time to try and
all
collect
right,
himself.
I'll be right back as well. go, baby.
Shit, I got lucky so many times now.
I know, bro. It's all good. That's what you need. You got lucky. You still got no luck.
What you doing now? You want to be doing like business technically or?
I didn't pay me. I was just gambling.
This guy?
I was gonna. I won.
Oh yeah? How much? Huh?
It's money plus table time plus
Oh.
side bets and shit.
What is it, race of 16?
Huh? No, 20. Yeah, it was 20. Damn, bro, you guys need four more racks. You need a massage, bro. Massage.
We could do it on the camera. You do good massage, bro.
All right, nice three rail position by Brandon. I don't know why he decided to take a long six ball there. Could have thrown the ball a little bit. All right, shut out to Chris
Got the hit.
Lynn.
Do you know who these are? Hey, looks like maybe we got some new MVP fans here. Alright, needs a little bit of angle.
All right, now Brandon can go forward actually here, but seems like he's gonna draw.
Yeah, I would not like to draw this.
Yeah,
It's
I
harder.
think the shot here is go forward with pretty much just a heard of English. All right, try to. I don't know. He tried to play safe, but he end up giving a straight in shot here. Now I believe Ziga will draw this ball and will get a perfect position.
And now he only has half of the ball to shoot at. But luckily,
All he needed to do here is really,
just make it.
yeah, but it's very tough. I believe he's not the tallest person. Hit it pretty good. Wow. Uh, Brandon just gave that away.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to do.
Ooh, maybe not. All right. Now, straight in shot over here. Let's
He
see
is on the rail.
how straight this stroke. All right.
Alright, now we got a lead for Brandon.
Oh, change favor, guys.
Hmm.
Change favor here. I know, right, Wilfredo?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Brandon was going for with that 7 ball, but he did get lucky. He got very, very lucky there. Alright, looks like Chris Lynn is rooting for Brandon.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Good thing Ziga gave that game back to
Hmm.
Brandon. I was like, yes, Wilfredo. This is his first lead of the match.
Let's
He was
see.
trailing all the way.
Yeah, at first he was down 3 games to 6, but he is now caught up.
All right, watch that
Watch out,
corner
cue
pocket.
ball. Oh,
All right. And I think another open table here, but the question is,
that 2 ball.
yeah, but Brandon needs to look at that angle of that two ball. If
Hmm.
two ball goes, yeah, you don't even look at it, and he decided to play safe. Brandon likes that kind of safety, huh?
With the follow cue ball. But this is pretty nice because there's a lot of obstacles there. Says it's no problem though.
All right, it's gonna end up in front of that cue ball and really close to the pocket. So, gonna go back to square one,
Hmm.
trying to play position on that too.
He just needs
Oops.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
Miscue on that one.
Didn't take his time there, I think. It looks like neither of these guys want to go for a run.
Alright, nice hit by Brandon.
Alright, I would send the one ball over. Oh, I wouldn't have hit it that hard though. I think he's trying to go for a make. Alright, Brandon has a shot at this one. It's a long, long one ball.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice shot there by Brandon.
Nice shot by Brandon. Alright, just put a little bit of draw on this three ball. Oh, cheated the pocket.
Alright,
Still good.
Alex the Warrior Guerrero in the house. The Action Man. Alright. Alright, now that salmon ball makes the pocket bigger.
Oh,
Like,
seven ball helped him there.
yeah, like I said, the 7 ball make that pocket bigger. Alright, now I think the 6 ball passes the 7. But
That was very smart.
very nice safety there by Brandon.
But the make isn't too hard.
Yeah, but this guy didn't miss a kick yet. I think
Yeah,
he just missed a couple.
He hasn't missed one kick
And
yet, I
look
don't
at
think.
that.
And he got a lucky roll.
I wouldn't say that is a luck actually, because once you hit your object ball on a kick, meaning you deserve to get a lucky. What you might call that? You know what I mean?
Well, I would only say that because he hit it pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, just fortunate that it ended up behind the 8.
Right. All right. Now this should be a pretty open table. Now all he needed to do is make this and control the cue ball. So the 6 he can make the 6 ball on the side. Need to take his time a little bit though.
Mm-hmm. Just try and maintain that lead.
I feel like he's rushing himself a little bit. Alright, now he needs to go
Two
2
rails.
rails,
Some right.
which is not bad, but I would prepare going 1 rail if he hit that 6 ball a little bit harder to the other side. You know what I mean? Sometimes doing that, making it simple.
But it looks like Brandon's gonna take this game right here,
Alright, I think
keeping his lead strong.
Brandon find his rhythm now.
I think both of these guys, it's their first time on the action match.
All right, guys. 9-7.
Brandon.
favor of Brandon
Brandon
Herrera.
is one away from the hill. Oh wait, look at that cluster on the right side.
Wilfredo, you're funny. How about I find you a match? Okay, what about you play Ziga this Thursday?
I don't want to say anything, but I think it's a little too easy for Wilfredo.
I don't know. Wilfredo is a giant killer.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Sukal by Ernest. Yeah. I know.
Alright, should probably send. Oh, I wouldn't have done that. I would have sent the cue ball the other way, hit the other side. No, still nice shot.
Yeah, I think Sega is hitting the ball way too hard.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I think he's losing his momentum a little bit.
Yeah. Hook himself there.
Alright, he really needs to watch out his cue ball.
I don't know, Wilfredo. We, I will cross the bridge when I get there. Please don't start.
Alright, looking to get another safety. Oh, watch the speed.
All right, and that perfect. Oh, seems like he can see that's two ball, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this guy. I'm telling you, he bangs so good.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if he was going for that or not.
I believe
Or if he
he.
was just trying to go for
I
the.
believe he does. Oh, look at that. Good thing that nine ball doesn't go into the side pocket, but
Mm-hmm.
it goes in a corner and it's a free shot.
Oh, he's calling the side pocket though.
He's calling the side pocket. Is that even yo?
I don't. From where Matt and I see, it doesn't look like it goes.
Oh, two-way shot,
And he broke.
or I would say one.
I think he broke that out very nicely.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he
Uh
finally
oh.
missed a kick.
Didn't get that kick. Let's see if Brandon can
All right.
capitalize here.
Let's see how comfortable he gets
Mhm.
now. All right.
Especially since he's one away from the hill.
Yeah.
Just has to take his time.
All right. Nicely done. All he needed to do here really is connect the dot. Oops.
Uh oh. Yeah, he rushed that one.
Who's fishy fishy? To be honest, Wilfredo, I don't know who's that.
Alright, let's see if he gets his kick. I'm sure he'll get the hit. How does it end up? 5. Right in front of the pocket. I'm not sure how straight he is if he can get to a rail. Let's see what Brandon has in mind here.
Yeah, I think. Ooh, wow. He just shot that ball without a plan or without direction. I don't know, but seems like this six ball doesn't go.
Very awkward.
I don't know, but if he go rail first here, the six ball rail first,
Hmm.
he can make the ball. But the question is where the seven ball gonna go. All right, seems like he's playing combination, which is not bad if he can hit the seven.
I think this shot I would just try to focus on getting the six back down the table.
All right, not enough speed on that six ball.
But it was the right idea.
Shooting over the ball like that, it's not easy.
Especially when you're not on
All
the
right,
taller
now,
side.
now this is the shot that Brandon can play combination.
Hmm. Just gotta watch the cue ball. Doesn't want to leave too sharp of an angle.
All right, he hit that. Now he can put the cue ball behind that nine.
Oh, really? I would put the six ball there
Yeah,
and then put the cue ball around the table.
yeah, you could do that too, but I think the easier is going into the nine. But he needs to watch the six ball as well.
Hmm.
All right, I
How's the
think he
speed?
doesn't have enough speed here.
Uh, Just gonna attempt to go for the cut.
Yeah, not easy. Now Brandon need to check the angle here if the nine ball is frozen or not.
He just went down and shot at it.
Yeah. See, he's rushing himself. I don't know why. I think it's the pressure.
Yeah, I think that, but especially that shot right there. That shot could have put him on the hill.
Wow. Yeah, they are both rushing.
All right,
All right.
looking to play safe here.
Actually, Ziga can bank this ball and with the automatic position.
Yeah, because the six ball does hold the cue ball.
Yes. Six ball will hold that cue ball instead. Oof, almost scratched there.
That's a nice return safety. think Brandon still has a piece of his two ball, so I think he's just gonna try and get the hit.
Yeah, I need to be careful on the scratch here. Alright, nice shot. Damn, hit that ball really thin. I wish I still have that ice.
Alright, looks like this rack is just gonna be the battle of the safety. Oh, got lucky there. The double kiss.
Alright, now position on for the side pocket. It now it's corner.
I think the side is still there, but definitely a lot harder than the corner.
Nice.
Just put a little bit of draw on this.
Alright. All you need to do here is connect the dot.
Alright, natural position to the 9.
Very good speed by Brandon.
Alright, just needs a focus here.
Watch that cue ball.
Oh,
Wow.
Brandon's now on the hill. Ziga still at 8.
Alright. Brandon got to the hill.
Alright, now let's see if Brandon can close out this game here. Take the match home. Yeah, I was just gonna say that Brandon's making my heart pound very fast right now. Alright, he has no open shot at this 2 ball. But I think he can use that.
Alright, let's see if he's gonna try to bank here or play safe.
I think use that 7-6-5 as a
Alright.
blocker.
Very patient shot by Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you are on a lead like this, you should be, I would say, play tight, but be selective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Protect your.
Especially when you're on the hill. Because that's, you only need that one more game to
Right.
close it out.
You have to protect that lead, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now here.
Now Brandon's taking his time considering all of his options.
Which is good.
Which I think he should have
Playing-
started doing it earlier, but
Playing for 3-9 combination on the side is not bad as well. Knowing that that 4 ball doesn't go because of the 8 ball, you know what I mean?
I wonder if he's looking at that 4-8 combo. It's definitely not easy.
Yeah.
I wonder what he was going for there.
Well, he tried to play combination,
Mm.
but he just missed it. Now he leave another open table here for Ziga.
Yeah, only 5 balls left for Ziga.
Yeah, like I said, he needs to protect his lead.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give your opponent an
Oh,
easy way out.
he's gonna have to make this cue ball dance a little bit. Doesn't get the ideal angle that he likes.
Yeah, landed straight, but he can always throw this ball
Mm-hmm.
or go forward. Yeah.
All right.
You might, this might be the last rack, fellas.
Well, we'll see how Brandon positions for this 9 ball.
Watch that side pocket.
Watch it.
Watch that side. Ooh,
All right, Brandon
damn.
went straight down. You have your winner, fellas.
Wow. Nice out by Brandon Herrera. And there you go, guys. Our
Coming
winner.
back from a 3-game
Both
deficit.
Carom players. Our winners for tonight. Brandon Herrera. Wow.
Showing
It
some
was a
really big
long,
heart.
it was a long, like chasing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? From two games all the time.
Yeah, Brandon was once down 6-3, but showed some very
Yes.
big heart.
All right, guys. So, DeMarco, thank you very much for joining me over here in the booth.
Thank you for having me, Matt.
All right, and I would like to congratulate these two players for taking the challenge, and congratulations to Brandon Herrera, Brandon Sokal. I know. All right, that was a really exciting match.
Yeah,
Would you say so?
that
Yeah, I think the
that
pressure.
match almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, I think the pressure get Ziga a little bit because
Hmm.
she was playing really good. And then when when he caught up,
Hmm.
now he started struggling.
All right, but there's your Tuesday night action match for everybody watching. Hope
All
you all
right,
have a good night.
again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in, and
See you for our next action
again,
match.
watch out. Shout out to Elvin Martinez and Ariel Fernandez for sending me some love and a copy money. So thank you all very much, guys. Till next time, this is Matt Vergara, a sexy old man,
And the
saying
Marco Tran
sayonara.
signing out.